Safety is the number one, basic level of what a family is supposed to provide for a child, and hopefully what a community is supposed to provide for a family.
My name is Mervin.
My name is Angela.
And her name is Sienna. Say hi. Hello.
How old are you, Sienna?
2.
She's just a little over 2. Her birthday's in July.
Thank you very much.
How about I can...
Mine says it is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. What's yours say?
I am safe and secure in my world.
And what's yours say?
I don't know. Yes.
Like this? Like this? Huh?
You ready? Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are.
So we tell them.
Yeah, how it works. My how it works.
We have been married 6 years.
No, we haven't.
No, we've been married 3 years. It just feels like 6. We've been together
We've been together 6 years.
but
We've been married
for
3 years.
As old as Lotus Bloom is, it's the same age as Sienna. Right around she was born, that's when it got started.
I think a lot of times when people think of Oakland, they don't associate it with it being a gem or it being this great oasis, but really they look at it as sort of a secondary and also kind of dirty place, overlooked place.
The playgrounds can be a little shady in the daytime with the people that hang out at them. There's just really nowhere to take a young child in East Oakland.
Lotus Bloom is this safe oasis for families, and I think beyond the family, just for the community. We actually serve a very diverse population, largely immigrant community. About 70% of our participants are immigrants. The neighborhood itself is really diverse. It's about 35% Asian, about 20% Latino, 18% white, about 12% African American, and our participants totally reflect that.
Get your snacks ready for later. You guys have them after class.
I'm a full-time student. My family life, I have his father is my boyfriend. We're engaged. We're going to be married soon. And this is his cousin. This is baby Wayne. Every day we wake up, come to Lotus Bloom. I do my schooling while he's with his aunt and she's babysitting. I really like the fact that the parents are allowed to be there and we can interact with the children, and they have a set schedule with the singing, the snack time, and the washing the hands, teaching them manners. It really, really helps.
We offer several programs here. We have our multicultural playgroup, which is our most popular program, and it's $1 a day, and we offer it 4 days a week. And it's really to help with the child's social and emotional development, and it introduces a lot of school readiness concepts for them. So little things like learning to hold a pencil or hold a marker, being able to develop fine motor skills where they could, play with Play-Doh and then begin to make shapes and, begin to count. And we're beginning to create a routine for our families.
Mi nombre es Marta Fernández y soy la abuelita de Emiliano y estoy aquí en California por un mes. Bueno, tengo un mes que llegué de México. Bueno, principalmente porque es hijo único y aquí tiene la oportunidad de conocer otros niños, conocer otras culturas y dar seguimiento a seguir las instrucciones que dan aquí en el centro. Por ejemplo, a la hora que dicen lavarse las manos, es hora de comer, es hora de recoger los juguetes, a las diferentes áreas que tiene que ir, y entonces así está desarrollando diferentes habilidades.
My unofficial role at Lotus Bloom is the resident dad. Because on many days, I may be the only dad or maybe one of two. Because I'll come through the door and I may come later because Angela may bring the baby ahead of me. And I'll come in and see Angela go, "Daddy," and she'll come running to me. And then I'll have 3 other kids of various race and colors and sizes, boys, girls. And they'll be like, "Daddy." And I'm like, "Whoa, do your father know about this?" You know? The rocking kid, she loves it. Ever since that's been started, I mean, she was just walking around here singing, we will rock out. And she totally gets that from them. And so she's singing, she's more musical, she loves instruments.
My name is Stephanie Pepitone. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and I play 2 roles here at Lotus Bloom. I've been hired to be the mental health consultant to the play groups, and I also host the Rockin' Kids Sing-Along every Friday. I played punk rock music. I was a punk rock guitarist and singer from my early years in college. I kind of thought that I was done with music once I became a mom. I didn't really know ahead of time how it was going to fit into my life. And then to my surprise, as I became a mom, different types of songs than I used to write, not angry songs, but actually very playful songs started just kind of coming out of me. The most fun thing is to see the families that have come with the youngest babies, and as the babies get older and older, they are just so musical. I mean, they don't even have to think about, making a beat on a drum or shaking a shaker. They're just like, yeah, this is just the same as playing with any other toy. They feel a lot of ownership over being musical and creative, and they feel like that's something that's just totally within their reach.
They really get to experience live music, and a lot of studies have shown that when kids experience it, they're open themselves to a lot more senses, and so they're not only hearing the lyrics, but they're feeling the rhythm. They're clapping along, and they're singing out loud, which helps release endorphins, and so they really get to build a sense of a community.
A pesar de que tengo un mes que vine de México, entonces aquí me ha dado la oportunidad de conocer a otras personas, conocer otras culturas, integrarme a una sociedad que para mí es nueva. Al principio él hablaba como 5 palabras y en un mes ha aumentado como otras, ya habla como 12, 13 palabras.
She hears all these different languages. She's able to retain, I think, some of the Chinese that she's learned in her English, and also Spanish now. And so she'll sing songs in Chinese and Spanish, and it all feels natural to her.
The most unique thing to me is, there are different groups, and I really enjoy the Asian Chinese group.
Right now they have it where it breaks off after 1 hour and the parents go on one side and the children go on another side, and I think it helps both the parents and the children. It's a good way to kind of vent about whatever's happening, like waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning, or or just a good way to give tips.
I've been here only about a month, but in the first 2 weeks, there was some topics, and they invite some guest speaker talk about what kind of food is healthy food, to feed your kids. And I thought that's very helpful to me. And my daughter, she actually learns how to social with other kids.
His social skills since we started with Lotus Bloom has completely changed. We get a lot of comments from other parents like he's a complete different person. He's more social now. He's very interactive with the other kids more than what he's used to be. All the kids they're all happy, moving around, trusting everybody because they have familiar faces. It's pretty neat to be able to turn your head away and know that he's safe.
I think that people are starting to see that this is a center that we needed but didn't even realize how much we needed.
When a mom steps out into the community in a place like Lotus Bloom and feels safe, she feels held by the larger group, and then therefore she can do that for her child.
The flower represented sort of the diamond in the rough, where in hard places there are these beautiful flowers that are blooming, and that's what our families here represent.